Hello everybody. Today I bring you the Welly Scale 118 BMW 535i. So this is a really nice model, and for the money, depending on what you get it for, it can be a phenomenal value. So I bought this for about $50 on Amazon.com. There was a seller that was importing them from Europe, and the reason why that's significant is because these particular Wellys, kind of the high-end FX versions, are not very easily found in the States. So I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why Welly has chosen not to open up that market, but that's what they decided. So if you're in Europe, this is probably a lot more familiar to you. If you're in the United States or Canada, you probably are going to have a difficult time finding them, and if you do, you're going to be paying top dollar for them, unless you get lucky and find it on the seller on Amazon that I got this from. I'm not even sure if they're still around. So let's get started on the details. This is definitely an upper end model. I would say price-wise, this should cost about $100, but it actually cost $50 for me, so it was a real bargain. And which means it is in the budget car segment, I would say. So on the outside, you have really very nice details throughout the car. You go the front, and you can see the typical BMW grille. Now they actually did a really nice job chroming the chrome plastic. It's very fine, especially the vertical slots, or whatever you want to call them. Vertical grills. I don't know. Nice headlights, xenon or LED, depending. You see actually little LEDs where the turn signals are. Pretty nice. License plate straight from Germany. Fog lights. Nice grill. You can't go all the way through the grill on the bottom, but it looks really good, so that's very forgivable. The wheels on this car are really nice. Got a nice, it's not chrome, it's kind of an aluminum look. You see that BMW logo in the middle, and they even put in, they even colored the bolts. Good attention to detail. The brake caliper stays in place while the brake disc moves, as it should. Around chrome trimming around the windows. Everything does open in this car, and once you do get inside, you realize that it has some really good carpeting throughout it, even in the trunk. See there. Nice taillights, good design, looks realistic, very nice logoing. It's actually raised logoing. They're stickers, but they're reflective, so it looks very much like the real car. The BMW logo also is extending from the bodywork. Looks really nice. Chrome tip on the exhaust underneath. Pretty nice underbody. It's got all the detail and coloring we should expect. There isn't much to see under these BMWs. They cover most of it up. But see, differential all raised from the bottom. Suspension components, that's all good. This right here is a rear-wheel drive model. There was an X-Drive, which is all-wheel drive. This is not one of them. Pretty nice. Alright, so outside detail, really good. The crown jewel is on the inside, though. This is where Welly really put in the money, and this is what really separates their FX models from their lower lines. So you can see here, if I can zoom in, I want to try to get forgive the dust on the camera. I actually didn't realize it was there before I started filming, but apparently in the sun it shows up. So really nice texture on the seats. I don't know. I think maybe the perforation on the leather is a bit enhanced. It probably isn't that obvious on the real car, but it still looks really good, so that's fine. I'm being really nitpicky. You see that the seats actually do move forward and back, which is really cool. The only car that I have that does that is actually my Ricoh Cadillac Escalade, which you might have watched the video on that. That's the only one that I can think of. They have every button labeled, and just check out that interior. Really, really fine detail. The coloring, the texturing is great. All the buttons are labeled as they should. They're all in the right place too. I checked that. And even a screen on where the LCD is. Very nice. Again, maybe the texturing is a bit overly amplified, but it still looks really good. Even on the doors, you can see that texturing extends with a really nice wood grain look. It's kind of a matte wood grain. BMW logo on the sill. And one of my personal favorites, you gotta check out these seat belts. So those not only color match to the actual BMW 535i, they're also the same material almost, and it really good. Very, very nice that they put that in place. In the back, you can see there's a little bit of a climate control center around the center console, and also DVD players on the back. It's kind of interesting. The BMW definitely tried to make this a high-class luxury sedan. They're trying to compete with Mercedes and Audi. Oh yeah, and I did not mention the sunroof. Actually, if I can get in there, opens and closes. Another attention to detail there. Really nice. Steering wheel, gauges, all look great. I don't have much to complain about this car. I really don't. Engine bay is also good. I guess this, I mean, there isn't much to see, but it definitely replicates the actual car right on the money. Looks great. That's that 6-cylinder engine. It's a flat 6. Mostly raised, warnings everywhere. And all the pieces fit nicely together. No big, gaps and stuff you see on some budget cars. So that right there is the BMW 535i by Welly, and it's really showing how much quality they're starting to inject in these lower priced models, which is really nice to see. They are coming out with some new ones. I checked their website. Worth checking out. That's wellydiecast.com. I'm not endorsing them. I'm just letting you know that it's out there. Also, Maisto and Barago have also, I was informed by one of my subscribers that they have also released their catalogs. Maisto particularly has some really nice stuff. Barago is, now that they have the Ferrari license, they're going to start producing those, and they got some good ones there. Not as much as I would have hoped, but that's fine. They're kind of bringing back some of their older ones. All right, so I digress. This right here is an excellent model. I would highly recommend if you can find it. All right, thanks for watching, and hope to see you next time.